Okay, let's see. IronWill 2320. Maybe Sicilian. I think he crushed me yesterday. Actually, it was quite unpleasant. I could try Najdorf. Has he been beating everyone up recently? He lost a couple there. It'd be helpful to know some theory of this. Oh, there's a Polgiaski variation with Queen C7 takes Queen C7, which I don't really know. There's a check and trying to win the bishop. I'm likely to be smashed, I'm afraid. I'll try and be optimistic though. But if he knows this, I don't know. Okay. I guess I'm falling in some sort of trap if I take in an E5. What's a calmer way of playing this? Queen A5, Bishop D7, Bishop D7. Just wait for him to take. I want to play Rook C8, maybe Knight A5 to C4, Knight B4, Queen A5. Now he's played that, I think probably E5 now. Take with the G pawn, bishop, right, bishop. There's Knight D4 if I need it. Attacking the queen anyway. Maybe Bishop C6 later. Bishop C6. Is that going to be handy? Oh, he's got. Okay. Take. And Bishop C6. I'm going to get rid of that knight as top priority. And get my king off this dangerous thing. I think Bishop F6 here. Just stop F6 is from white. And maybe D3 at some point for Queen B6 to be effective. I'm just going to swing the rook in for H7 to tackle something crude. Crude is the name of the game here anyway, so D3 and Queen B6, just to, I don't know. Right, H7 is going to be a problem. How do I get an attack or anything going here if he's going to sort of crush me with H7 pretty soon? He needs a few moves for that. What do I do in a few moves? Rook C5 to tie his queen down. Doesn't really help. Queen B6. Bit slow. G6. Maybe, I don't know. Well, at the centre, if I play for the centre, Queen E7 or Rook E8, then Queen E3. That looks quite logical to go for the centre for E3. To try and parry imminent threats. So Queen E7, Queen E3. And also his back row might be tied down. Mind you, has he got takes on G7 here? Take the king. I'll take here F6. Take with the king, check, King H8. As long as this bishop isn't liberated. I'll try and play for Queen E3, that will defend H6 anyway. Queen E3. and also G1 actually keeps an eye on G1, so that's pretty cool. I've got any rook C2s, any other forcing moves to consider? Right, Queen F2 here. Or Queen F4. Queen F2, I've got Rook E1 after, so I think I'll go for that. Try and get rid of one pair of rooks. It's got Rook H3 coming out as well. I'm going to try and play for Rook E1. Also then a king evacuation, king f8 to E7. Maybe, instead of going into the corner. Go into the centre, flee to the queen side. Okay. So let's imagine Rook H3. I've got an option of H6 or King F8. King F8 really makes a run for it straight off the bat. My queen's eyeing E1. Also I've got E3 under control with the pawn as well. But H6 might just be playable and simple. Rook G7, king takes. Okay, it's giving me time for, say, Queen H4. Can I evict this queen? Queen H4, is that possible? Rook G7, king takes. Can't see that's a big deal. If I can play Rook E3 to Queen F3, try and double the rooks. Right, is it a big deal? Forcing moves. Rook D3, Rook E1, Queen H2 is an outrageous one. Just noting them down if conditions change. It's Queen G7 as a queen sack for him. Okay, his queen's going to come over here to be a pain. But I play B5 just to see what he's doing here. Is it going to be Queen B4? Right, so he's going for my queen side now. If I go for his D5 pawn, this H pawn, try and queen this. He's going to queen his A pawn. Change of scene, isn't it, for the game? But I get a tempo on his rook. Queen G1 for Rook E1. Try and queen my pawn. He's got Queen E8 or something. Okay, hold on a sec. I don't want to check here. Why did I allow this A pawn? Okay, Rook E1, he queens. I take on H1. I don't know what's going on now. I've only got 28 seconds here. His A pawn was too quick, I think. My king can evacuate via G5 here if needed. I'll get a queen as well, 4-queen game. Protect H8. $17. I've just dropped a queen. Whoops. Man, it's terrible. Dear oh dear. It's gutting to lose a game like that. This silly A pawn issue became a major issue. I don't believe it. He switches his attention to the A pawn after all of that. Failed attack, and he goes for my A pawn and queens his A pawn. His pieces on the king side, I can't believe this. And I think I helped matters by playing B5. I mean, what a switch of plan though. If I'm going to keep this solid, because I don't know, this. Oh, that's just gutting. It's absolutely, to lose with such a switch of plan. I can't do anything about A6 here. There was a game yesterday actually a bit like that. Losing a queenside pawn can be just as fatal as a kingside attack. So given that, you know, B5, what was I thinking? B5. That's a tighter structure. I can protect the base of the chain. It's difficult to protect the base of the chain there. So something like, you know, Queen A5, Rook E7, then try and win that and queen this pawn. If that's a plan. If white's not doing anything over that side of the board, then I've got a passed pawn there potential. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks so much.